I never really knew what being famous was. Meeting Ice Cube during my senior year, 2 months before I graduated from Washington Prep High School, was a life-changing experience. I'd like to thank Ice Cube, Pat Charbonnet, and the entire Street Knowledge team. I'd like to thank Sir Jinx, all my producers throughout my career, the entire East West Warner Weir group, Miss Sylvia Rohn, who had faith in me and signed me at a tender age, kissing 18, and to all those that promoted and supported my career. I thank you and I honor you for this honor. I used to always say I wanted to be used. I used to say, use me, growing up, you know. I remember 17 years old or 18 years old and on the road with Ice Cube once we produced it to Man's World, and journalists saying, you know, men are calling women bitches. Are you a bitch? I said, I'm not a bitch. I know they're not talking to me. I know who they're talking about, but it's not me. I never knew the impact that music had. I just turned 18. They actually had to wait until I turned 18 to sign my contract. I never knew what demographic was going to play my music. I never knew what I never knew the demographic I was speaking to or rapping to. I never knew the radio stations that would play my music. I was a young girl fresh out of high school. And to travel around the world by myself in this male-dominated industry, it wasn't easy, but I was strong. I got a down-ass mama. Mama didn't take no mess.
All right,
and my mother was so strong that I just knew, you know, that I wasn't to be played with. Cube had instilled something in me. I love Ice Cube. Ice Cube gave me some valuable tools. He said, listen, it's gonna be a lot going on out there. You have to have pride in yourself and take care of yourself and go home. Make this a business. And I took that as a young girl. And when I started going out, rapping, shaking my ass on stage and talking all this crap, reading raps that people had wrote for me and reading the raps that I had wrote for myself, it wasn't until I started going into the community, it wasn't until I started talking to the kids and going into detention centers and talking to the group homes and having young girls come up to me and ask me for help because they saw me as a big figure out of my community. It was then that I realized that the power of music was powerful in my community. It was then I knew the demographic I was speaking to. It was then that I knew who was listening to my music. And all of the years that they were saying, do you feel like you're a role model? I would say, no, it's not up to me to raise your kid. You have to raise your own kid. And I had said that so many times. And when the whirlwind hit me and I realized that I am a role model, the kids are listening to my music. My words have power. It changed my whole life. I could no longer go out and just be who I was. I had to make a difference. I had to take a chance. I had to stand up and I had to make a voice for myself. Started writing my own shit. I said, nah, I want Black Pearl. I produced the Black Pearl album. I wanted it to impact the community because when I was coming up, black and light skin was a big deal. If you was dark, you were degraded. And if you were light skinned, you had favor. And I didn't like that. So I wrote Black Pearl, precious little girl, let me lift you up. You know, the hook of the song was a sample, but it say, now I know sisters with them bangle and triangle earrings, dressed up in Mindy's with them Fendi's and they got a penny. High school's drop out, only 16 like she don't know no better. Don't think it's a crime, cause nobody dared to tell her. Life is scarce, if you don't take a chance, you're losing, honey. The street to be the only place you make your money. Let's get it together, this is the price you have to pay. And if you live for the streets, live a brighter day. One nation, under the groove, we got our own thing. If we just learn to stick together, you know what I mean? Stop killing each other, learn to love each other for the sake of our mother and our brothers. Pride, I got mine, you better get it before they grab it like a cold Pepsi Cola. Gotta say I gotta have it. Staying back too long when you really got it going on. It ain't nothing wrong with being strong, but you don't hear me though. Black Pearl, the radios didn't play it. The radios didn't play it. The next album, Cube was saying he went too soft. He didn't like it. And the radio, was male dominated. Radio executives told Cube to come back in there and work back with me. And Cube had me, tell him that Black Pearl shit was whack. It's one of the strongest things I wrote. And I still to this day have young girls coming up to me saying, women that have grown up with me saying that song changed their life. Mm-hmm. And I have many stories like that has helped me to live this life and achieve this lifetime achievement award. Because when I was thinking about it, it hasn't been my music. Music hasn't gotten me this far. It's my sacrifice. I made a choice long time ago in life to change. And that changed my whole direction in life. That's given me a new breath of air. It's given me wings so I can fly. It's given me an avenue that people can't even understand. The shit I'm on today, people say, well, how'd you get that? I surrendered. I kept asking God to use me. I kept asking Congresswoman Waters and high-profile people in my community, use me, because I seen the impact that hip-hop was having on our community. And LA is just a racist community. They keep the blacks south of Pico and keep everybody who come in north of Pico. And I'm a home girl. I'm a soul sister. I could have been a part of the Black Panther Party. I'm a soul survivor. And so my mission became different. My mission became serving. I started praying every night. I started fasting. I started asking God, praying every night. And one day God woke me up and my life changed. I surrendered. My life changed. And God used to tell me what to do. I used to say, well, how do you want me to do it? Because these kids don't know who I am. It had changed. Little Kim, Foxy Brown came in. It was, I could have made a lot of money sacrificing. I could have did a lot. I could have changed. I got a sweet kitty cat, no whiskers, want to make it purr, kiss her. But I made a choice. And we all have choices in life. There's a lot of the Kim Kardashian phase where everybody want to make a sex tape. We all have choices. Everybody want a quick come up. Everybody want a quick come up. My come up was long, it was hard, but it was sturdy. And I contributed to my faith in God, my belief. I contributed to me wanting not just success for me, but success for my community. I wanted God to help me, and I kept asking him, help me, Lord, help me. And he said, you keep praying to me for help. Help you do what, yo? What do you want? What else do you want? You want more shoes? You want bigger space? You want another car? You keep asking me for help, praying to me. Help me, Lord, help me. Help you do what? He said, your help is outside your home. He said, I've given you everything that you need. I've given it to you. I've showed you that with nothing you have everything. I've given you everything. Your success is not for your children in your house no more. It ain't just for you and your mama. He said, you want more? Do more. Be more. The same 200 you take to feed two, you can feed 100. Became my mission, and I told that to my daughter one day. She said, you can feed 100 kids and you don't want to stop at Chipotle. Did I not tell you that, Tiffany? I said, eat when they eat. Because I was on a mission. And this mission has granted me this success today. It's given me the acknowledgement here today. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. And I'm so grateful. Thank you for this honor. I'm very happy.